Oh, look. I'm back. I'm back after... I don't know. Has it been a week? Has it been more than a week? I'm not sure. All I know is that Chumbo is in here and she's staring at me.
The sea seemed to roll back upon itself, and to be driven from its banks by the convulsive motion of it.
Well... we found another Earth pimple. Chumbo, where did you go? She's freaking out, but once again, I don't know what she wants. Right, I was taking out this barbarian camp. I mean, I have the mic closer to me now, but the problem is that I have to face towards it. I don't know if that's better or not. I mean, it should pick up less laptop fan noise, but I'm gonna have to directly look at the mic every time I want to talk. Which I'm gonna forget, and it also means that I'm not playing while doing that. It's Delumbi. It's Delumbi. Probably don't need to be that close to the mic, right? Crab. What is it, Shiloh? Are you staring at Sassy? Well, so much for those nights. Okay, can I create a trade route? Overland? No, it'll just be over water. Might as well go to Lisbon just because, you know, money. I also need to save up to start sending, some missionaries abroad. I mean, +2. Am I giving up on the polycite thing? I don't know. I should try sending some missionaries over and see how that goes before I decide to give up on it.
Man is a military animal.
Alright, what was I going for? I can't even remember. I mean, if I didn't go religious, I wanted to go cultural. Build 2 universities. Well, I can probably do that. So let's go mass production, then printing. I'll try and make sure to build a university before then. That's gonna take so long. You know, choosing to chew gum before recording Civ was probably not the wisest decision. But I really wanted gum. What barbarian camp is that scout from? Trumpo, what do you do? Trumbo, no, you can't scratch that. No. 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 Okay. I took her claw out of Danny's chair. She squealed because she didn't like me touching her claw. And then she smelled my finger, she buried her nose into my finger, and then she licked it. And now she's just sitting there. I don't know what her motives are. To be fair with how this Civ game has gone, I'm not sure I know my motives either. This I can get in time. Okay, so if I get a trader from here, since I don't have a harbor... Never mind. No, but the harbor's facing this way, so I should still be able to get a land trade route. I just want a road. My brain says that I need a road. Okay, so where's this coming from? That's the one to the water. Okay. I'm gonna relocate you to my capital so I can get a road here. Oh, I don't think I've met her before. I think the leader screens are nice and all, but the reason why there were less civs per expansion pack, and the reason why civs now were reusing like rigs and animations and stuff, just because they're too expensive to develop. I still can't. It's still... Sure, fine. Like the modeling, the materials, the animation, the voice work, it just costs too much. Let's send some over. Right, I didn't have... This is my other holy site district. Oh, but I don't know... That's right, it still needs to be repaired from yet another volcanic eruption. A lot of noise on the mic. I think it's just shaking ever so slightly. They're gonna get pissed at me for doing this, aren't they? I wish it would just auto let me ask to also establish an embassy. To do it both ways if I want to, instead of me having to pull them up on the next turn. I just repaired stuff. Can I not? I like how late that music is starting. It's like a Disney DVD menu. There's Trowel here. I'll find out what to do with you later. We need to teach them about dreaming, sleepy time, specialty tea, which is this week's sponsor on Sleep With Me. A podcast that I have literally no involvement in. And I also haven't listened to this week's episode. Either the week I'm recording this or probably the week that this goes up. Just because I'm not consistent.
Laodicea is Hierapolis, where are hot springs and a plutonium, both of which have some singular properties. The water of the springs
Plutonium?
is so easily consolidated and becomes stone that if it is conducted through water courses, dams are formed consisting of a single piece of stone.
I'm sorry, but plutonium. That is what he said. That's my scout boat. Shit's fucked up. He didn't do anything.
People can have the Model T in any color. A diplomat is a man who always...
This way now. Okay, so new Civic. Well, that's a lot of choices I got. I mean, I don't need an encampment right now. An industrial zone though. That could be useful. Yeah, so I unsubscribed from the production queue mod, but it didn't delete it, so when I opened Civ up again... Oh, that's right. I need to, I'm not allowed to purchase, Yeah, I can't purchase those guys with faith anymore. Oh, was that an arrow bonus I took? That might have been an arrow bonus. Oh, fuck. That's right. I mean, at least the production key works now. It's still kind of buggy when it comes to having to repair things. But yeah, I uninstalled it, and so it wouldn't let me load the game, and so I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck? Yeah, but I noticed the mod was in red. But for a minute I thought, oh, I'm only gonna have those few episodes. Luckily that didn't end up being the case, or luckily I didn't delete the save out of my own stupidity, as I am known to do. Did I create you to explore? I can't even remember. It must have been for like a tech goal that I have probably already researched. Yeah. Probably. So where did that guy come from? Do I know where his encampment was? Was it this one? Might as well just go back. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Seriously though, the amount of active volcanoes on this True Start Locations map, it's a little absurd. Speaking of which, what am I gonna do about all these volcanoes? I still can't believe I have 2 continents to myself. Freaking, can I even see the sky anymore at this point? Have there been this many eruptions in humanity's history? Does anyone know? So I've been trying to organize my music library recently. I had an issue where, like, files have been lost over multiple PCs and, PCs and stuff dying. Metadata just gets deleted, partially thanks to iTunes. Or sometimes the artist just never put it there. Album art has gone missing. Oh, frick. I need this tile, though. Yeah, like a bunch of stuff. There's duplicate files. Like, if anybody has a good program they use for, like, organizing their music library, especially, like, changing the folder order, because the way the folders are organized right now is that, I mean, they're not. So if anybody has, like, a good program for, like, detecting duplicate files, for automatically sorting it into, like, a good controllable folder structure. I'm editing the metadata with MusicBrainz Picard, but that sometimes automatically scans things, but not always. Well, that's not going to be useful to me. That's also not going to be useful to me. Am I willing to let go of the food for a wonder? Just answer that question. I'm a fool. Okay, let's purchase a lighthouse to make up for some of that food. Because that gives you like a food bonus for water tiles, right? Just like a real lighthouse. They're actually built to cause apples to come forth from the ocean. That's how they make cider. Yeah, the mic keeps just, it's annoying me. And it probably sounds much worse to not me. I didn't ever build another university in time, did I? And it's too late. Wait. I didn't read that, but she just dissed me. I meant a while ago to... I forget. Do I? Okay. Looks like Roma's not popular. Wait. Was he supposed to still have that many builds? I don't know. Anyways, imagine a forest with just big, huge frickin' webs over it. Although, I guess we used to get, like, tent caterpillars a lot. Like, all the trees would just be covered in, like, the tent caterpillar stuff. And they'd often, like, kill plants. And just, like, sometimes for blocks, just, like, all the trees would be covered in, like, tent caterpillar webbing. Just a ton. I want an archaeological museum because I want an archaeologist. And I never built another university in time. Do I even produce faith fast enough to, Sure. I mean, if I do actually want a religious victory, which is unlikely, I've only ever done it the once, I'm definitely gonna need more holy sites.
The pen might not be mightier than the sword.
Well, that's it. He said it. They should let me have pens on airplanes. Has anyone ever actually done that? Like, ever done something? Like, ever stabbed anyone with a pen on an airplane? It's been like a real problem? Or is it just like a thing that they say? Same with like the bottles of liquid. Like, has that ever actually caused trouble? Or... I mean, obviously we don't want it to be like where people can just walk onto a plane with a gun like they used to. And people just hijack planes all the time. All the time. But... I don't need the stone. I do want another builder though. And a watermill. Wait, why? Oh, the cliff. I did not realize the cliff. I'm not even going to be able to keep all these farms since I build districts. This is kind of a waste. Okay, why is there a delay? Do I have an embassy with you? Again. I'm not even talking with her. Is that not Korea's music? Is that just normal Civ music that's coincidentally popping in whenever I talk to Korea? Like, what's going on? Oh. Oh, they have one of those entertainment districts on the ocean, a water park. Rip me. I mean, maybe that's why I never win a religious victory. I don't pick the theological combat bonuses, usually. That's not what I'm building, is it? People gonna have so much grain. I'm going to lose. I need to spread just as many times as I can. Well, I guess I need to build some new scout units. Dude, what do you want from me? How many people do you have?
Whatever is contrary to nature.
Like, more settlers? Like, even more? What's the new policy? I can probably replace serfdom? Well, I'm going to research this one straight off the bat just because I do not see myself declaring a war where I have to send troops over the ocean. Does not tend to work out well for me. I am, in fact, bad at the game.
And in the midst of this solitude,
That's neat, yo.
right.
Love rocks. Again, I usually do listen to those. Just the series would be so much longer of me just staring at every national wonder, or natural wonder. I do need to build some new settlers at some point if they're gonna give me all this land. Okay. You can claim the tobacco. You can go back there. They didn't finish the theological combat with me, they just left. They were gonna win. Look, it's a crossbow. It doesn't matter. Alhamdulillah. I don't need these notifications anymore. Crystals? What the? Gypsum. Have I seen that before? Have I seen that resource before? Okay, so holy site probably get crazy, but +4. Campus only gets +2. I know I just built another one, but like +4. I'm gonna regret all this later when it turns out religion is not gonna be the way to go for me. This is all a huge mistake. I say as I'm doing it right now. No Caesarean, you say? I don't know. Sometimes I care about this stuff, but it doesn't particularly affect me right now. And I guess that's this episode. Encampment, great profit. Cool, whatever.